What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy 3X back once again. This time I'm not on the mic. I'm actually on my iPod Touch because I figured I'd do a little quick update video for you guys here instead of having to set up the microphone and go through the whole thing of finding footage to go over it and what have you. So here we go. A lot of you guys out there have been asking when are the next videos going to be coming out, and the most I can say to that is soon. I have a very, very bad tendency of being distracted by other things and other games that I spend a lot of time on that sometimes slows down my production for the XWA videos and so on and so forth. Right now that game's been Destiny. It's been a love-hate relationship with that game, needless to say. Right now it's in the love department. Getting things done with that, having a lot of fun with friends on that game, and I've been spending a lot of time on it. Another game has been Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm actually going through my second playthrough on that. Obviously I'm not recording it because there's so many other freaking Dragon Age videos on YouTube that no one would ever find it ever in life, so I don't even bother with that. And then I recently also got Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. That actually is a game that I might be interested in doing some stuff on for the channel because I was doing it with 7 Empires and it was pretty popular, and a lot of people have been wondering if I was going to be doing more stuff with Dynasty Warriors. So, yeah, it's just a matter of when it is that I get that stuff started. But first and foremost would, of course, be the remainder of the XWA shows that I'm going to be doing on WWE 2K14, which is the PlayStation 3 version of the game. Like I said, I'm skipped out completely on 2K15 for the PS4 because it's a stripped down kind of startup version of the next generation of the games, and it really did not have anything that I needed to be able to convert whatever it is that I needed to have converted from 2K14 to 2K15. So we're going to be skipping over to 2K16 for the brand new season that will hopefully be starting up in November, but that's a long ways off. As it is now, I still have a couple of videos, some exhibitions, and then a couple of full-on shows that I will be producing within the coming weeks, which will pretty much close out this season and then basically this whole previous gen era of my shows. And then the next stuff that you will see after that would be whenever it is that the current gen version of the game is released and I have everything set up and can start doing preview videos and all the rest of that stuff that you already know to see whenever it is that I get started on another season. So that's where that goes pretty much. New videos are coming. Cannot give you a definitive date, but it will definitely be sooner than later. So there you have that. Now, the other thing I wanted to address was some messages that I've gotten from a couple of people. They know who they are. It's been multiple people about the possibility of collaborations and working with other creators of e-wrestling shows and core shows and so on and so forth like that. I don't really know how to say this. It's not necessarily a no, but it also at the same time isn't necessarily a yes, because there is a whole lot of work, as most of you out there who do this or try to do this or have even ever considered doing this knows, with maintaining a show and producing a show, as far as not just what it is that you're doing with the game itself, but then as far as graphics and video editing and sound recording and all the rest of that kind of jazz. There's a whole lot of elements that go into that. And I generally like more to focus on single projects alone without having to worry about what it is that needs to be done to make one thing look good or another thing look good or characters look good and so on and so forth. I've had my opportunities to be a part of other core productions out there, but I've opted out because of the politics that may deem their ugly heads when things don't necessarily go your way. Because when you're doing something with somebody else, when you're part of another established project, you pretty much have to go with the flow of whatever it is that they're doing. And sometimes they'll take your feedback into consideration, but most of the time it's just going to be one ear out the other. They're going to do whatever it is that they want to do. And that's not really the type of thing that I'm into. The XWA is a thing where I have complete control of everything that goes on and every character that I use and every character that I create and every character that I borrow from other people in good faith that I'm going to use those characters in a productive way, not just as like punching bags, but actual parts of relevant, legitimate storylines that show the full capability of those characters, their looks, their moves, music, that type of thing. And I find that to be a whole lot easier when it is that I'm doing it on my own. Like I said, that's not ruling out the potential of collaborations or show versus show, Fed versus Fed, whatever it is you want to call it. But at this present moment, that's not really something that I'm putting on my to-do list. So for those people out there who have been wondering or waiting to find out if I would be willing to do some form of collaborative show, not at the present moment. I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry for not answering those questions in as timely a manner as they probably should have been answered, because I've had messages sitting in my email for a while. I just haven't had the chance to check my email and really get into the legitimate answers. But that's pretty much the legitimate answer there. It's not a no, it's not a yes, it's just not right now. That's pretty much the long and the short of it right there. So yeah, that's pretty much the everything of what it is that I had to say about this little update for you, to give you a heads up on what it is that's coming and the promise that it is in fact coming. I know you guys have been really patient and waiting and getting a little antsy. You see one video pop up and it's not the video that you expect to see pop up, and it's like, okay, what's going on? What's the deal? So I'm telling you what the deal is. I'm getting back into it. You will see more stuff soon, very soon. And a little bit of extra on top of that, some surprises for you that you're not really expecting. And yeah, that's everything that you need to know for right now. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay tuned for more gaming goodness from yours truly. Getting myself all freaking hyped up over this stuff now. It's 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I need to get back to work. I need to get to bed to work. See, my thoughts, my brain is just all kinds of messed up right now. So I'm just going to cut it off right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. There's good stuff out there for you to be watching right now, and even more stuff going on in the future. So stick around for all that. And that is all. I'm out. I'm going to bed.